Imagine a world where words aren't necessary to make millions laugh, cry, and feel deeply connected. A world where a simple walk, a twirl of a cane, and a perfectly timed facial expression could tell stories more powerfully than any spoken dialogue. This is the world of Charlie Chaplin, the little man with the oversized shoes, the iconic mustache, and a heart that could transform the silent screen into a canvas of human emotion. Born in the gritty streets of London in 1889, Charlie Chaplin's journey wasn't just a path to stardom, it was a masterclass in resilience. Imagine a child who grew up in extreme poverty, who experienced hunger, homelessness, and the harsh realities of working-class life in Victorian England. These weren't just challenges, they were the raw materials that would shape one of the most influential artists in human history. Chaplin didn't just perform in films, he revolutionized cinema itself. Before sound became the norm, he discovered a universal language, the language of human experience. His character, the little tramp, wasn't just a comedic figure. He was a symbol of hope, dignity, and humanity in a world often marked by inequality and struggle. Think about that for a moment. In an era when most actors relied on elaborate dialogue, Chaplin could make you laugh and weep using nothing more than his body, his expressions, and an extraordinary sense of timing. It was like watching a masterful painter, but instead of a canvas, his medium was movement, and instead of brushes, he used his remarkable physical comedy. Take his film Modern Times as an example. Here, Chaplin didn't just critique the Industrial Revolution, he dismantled it with comedy. Watch the scene where he's trapped in the massive machinery, becoming part of the mechanical system, and you'll see a brilliant metaphor about human beings becoming mere cogs in an industrial machine. He wasn't just making people laugh, he was making them think. But Chaplin was more than an entertainer. He was a social commentator decades ahead of his time. In The Great Dictator, released in 1940, he boldly satirized Adolf Hitler at a time when many were still afraid to speak out. Imagine the courage it took to mock one of the most dangerous dictators in human history, using nothing more than comedy and a powerful, heartfelt speech at the film's end. His personal life was as complex and compelling as his on-screen personas. A controversial figure who challenged societal norms, faced multiple marriages, political scrutiny, and even exile from the United States, Chaplin never stopped being true to his art and his beliefs. He was a rebel, an innovator, a man who understood that true communication transcends spoken words. What made Chaplin truly extraordinary was his ability to find humanity in the most challenging circumstances. Whether he was portraying a homeless tramp, a factory worker, or a dictator, he always maintained a core of dignity, compassion, and hope. His comedy wasn't about making fun of people, it was about celebrating our shared human experience. As technology transformed cinema and sound became king, many thought Chaplin would fade away. But legends don't just disappear, they adapt. His final films continued to prove his genius, showing that true artistry isn't about technological trends, but about connecting with the human heart. Chaplin once said, "Life is a tragedy when seen in close-up, but a comedy in long shot." This wasn't just a clever quote, it was his entire philosophy. He taught us to step back, to find humor in our struggles, to see the broader, more compassionate perspective. Today, decades after his last performance, Chaplin remains a testament to the power of creativity, resilience, and universal human connection. He proved that you don't need words to communicate. You need empathy, imagination, and the courage to show the world exactly who you are. The little tramp may have been silent, but his message continues to speak volumes. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.